Welcome back, friends, with more My Hero Academia. This is Season 7, Episode 20. We're at the last 2 episodes of the season. My guess is that we'll start resolving Himiko Toga's story and maybe end with Bakugo waking up again as sort of a positive cliffhanger till Season 8. This has been such a huge sprawling war, though, and every part of it has honestly been pretty fascinating to watch play out. Last time we had Shoto freeze Dabi with the help of his family. Very emotional. Tenya also did a heck of a job zooming Shoto over in the first place, and good for him. And that was all possible because All Might decided to take on All for One by himself. It seemed like he was going to suit up with parts of his car and the suitcase. Can't believe we're going to see him back in action. But yeah, let's get into this. Full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like and let's get started. You could say this was a Song of Ice and Fire. She's witnessing that. He laughed a lot. Oh, Jiro! I think they're restraining them and not killing them at least. Oh. Depressed guys marching band. Oh shit. Hawks is still... Oh man. Oh, can she float all of them? That would be ridiculous. No. She recognized the real one. She feels seen. Oh, I think she knows her better than she knows herself at the moment. Oh, jeez. She did get her. Oh, I thought that was the copy. I thought she had some of her blood from before when she pierced her tongue. I mean, comparatively, yeah, it was an easy life. I don't know that. God damn. A society of repression. Ow. Oh man. Shit. Oh. Oh, it wasn't. Oh shit! I was right. Fuck. That makes it so much more difficult. Oh shit. Did she welcome the blow just to be able to talk to her? Yeah, I understand. Boys, boys, boys. Pikachu!
昔はヒーローヴィランに違いなんかなかったんだ。得体の知れねえ敵対者への過小が始まりだったそうだ。そこから素性隠しに自
How's he smoking through the mask? Yeah. Sense of community. Changing. That makes a lot of sense. She's always just wanted to be herself. Don't. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. He's standing there at the ready, trying to fight with whatever little power he has left. It didn't have to be this way if she was shown some proper empathy and... That's fine. She's not trying to hurt you right now. She's... Oh. She's not bleeding now. She's throwing up from floating too many people. She has to try. She has to try to reach her. Holy shit. The little snot. Oh. Always going back to them as kids, even though they never saw... Oh. That is a heck of a line. But the newscaster was right. Oh, wow. Offering up her blood. The newscaster was right. One girl's emotions and quirk evolution can change the world. Yeah. Oh, she's on the verge of death. Oh. Finally admitting the feeling. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Unflinching. Bisexual queen? I'm just kidding. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Honto? Jeez. After being told she's monstrous for her entire life. Well, that was really, really emotional. I think I was crying through the entire latter half of that episode. And I did mention this during the credits. There's something to be said about how the culmination of Toga's story ends with her being called cute. Like, given Toga's backstory, I think it makes a lot of narrative sense, but in the context of the real world, having a woman's problems be solved because her physical appearance was validated is an interesting choice. But of course, she's also being seen for who she really is, and that's overall more important, but it's still interesting, and it's a much broader conversation that I don't think I can do justice to in a reaction video. But like I said before, it works really well narratively. Toga's never been shown the kind of support that she's needed, even from her own parents. Even they thought she was a monster, and what that does to a person's mental health is just mind-boggling. And what it means for a child to smile, it means they're experiencing joy. And so whenever this child Toga was feeling happy, society was telling her that she was creepy and that she was wrong. So looking at it through that lens, it must have felt like the whole world was basically being abusive to her. It's a very, very sad story. And yeah, that flashback to her not choosing a villain name, she also just wants to be able to live as herself. God, that's, oh, it pulls at the heartstrings. On the other hand, her doubles taking the forms of our heroes, but like twisted, was rather terrifying than this episode. She was absorbing blood throughout the battle, letting her change into her opponents. If Uraraka didn't get through to her, those mind games and ability to create imposters would have just been their complete undoing. And as it stands, I'm amazed that she didn't kill anybody. Those copies were just stampeding through people. Oh, and seeing Hawk stand there in the face of all those doubles and just like holding up one of his old feathers, about to collapse but still ready to fight, that was really emotional as well. And it's also a very powerful episode for Uraraka for several reasons. One, because in order to reach Toga, she has to be honest with herself and about her feelings with Deku. I think we were all pretty frustrated when she pushed that shit down and repressed it, so I'm glad it came out, and maybe she can finally act on it after this war is over. It's a good thing Deku wasn't around to hear her say it though, because he would get super distracted and get taken out by Shigaraki. Girls, his one true weakness. And then Uraraka's quirk awoke in the middle of all of this, lifting all those clones into the air is just wild. Plus, she was doing this on the brink of death because Himiko stabbed her. And actually, I did wonder, like, did Uraraka get stabbed on purpose? Like, of course, she didn't want it to happen, but did she view it as an acceptable trade-off so that she could get close to Toga and actually have a conversation with her? And between coughing up blood and throwing up because she's carrying so many people in the air, her body has just gone through the absolute ringer. Himiko carries around a lot of blood, right? Can she just give her a transfusion? I'm worried about Uraraka. And then, this show has done it a lot in flashbacks and intro and outro songs, but showing them as their younger selves, baby Uraraka holding her arm out to Toga, it's beautiful because it's meant to show just how earnest Uraraka is. She reverts to this childlike state of mind that's unmolded by the world around her and the upbringing she went through. She sheds all of it so that she's able to finally hear the child inside Toga that just wants to be seen and understood. And then it's also beautifully tragic because it makes me think that, like, what if Toga had Uraraka there for her when she was a child? Like, this is the kind of support society should have given her that could have changed the direction of her entire life. I also really like what the newscaster said about the Doomsday Theory. Quirks will grow so strong that they're uncontrollable, and the whole world will change based on the emotions of one girl. And she meant that in the way that Toga's quirk was going to destroy everything. But in the end, the whole world was changed and saved based on the emotions of one girl, except it was Uraraka. Her steadfast determination, the empathy she chooses to embody, and the emotions that she was going through is what lets her use Zero-G on everything, and it's what eventually diffuses Toga, and I think that's just really, really good setup. And yeah, Uraraka choosing not to bury the good just because Toga's done bad things. Of course, you can't ignore all the people that she's killed, but viewing criminals only as criminals is not right either. And it allows her to actually see Toga and make her feel seen, and she's able to smile the biggest, most genuine, authentic smile we've seen from her this entire series, and it was a really beautiful moment. It does make me wonder what's next, though. Like, she gets locked up and Uraraka visits her on weekends? And, like, society did so much damage to her, and she did so much damage to society. What do you do next in this situation? I'm very curious how that's handled. But alright, thanks for watching, guys. Looking forward to seeing how they wrap up this heck of a season next time. All Might versus All for One is very likely. Can't imagine how strong a suit All Might would need just to keep him at bay. But yeah, thanks for watching, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.